So this is a very old table that I've just placed here in the kitchen. It is an absolute replica, including the year it was made, as far as I can tell, of my great-grandmother's table. It's a double drop leaf table. And I don't know if this shows up quite well in the light. I mean, it is very, very old. It's well over 100 years old, and it's been treated for woodworm. It's quite badly stained. I mean, I've scrubbed it, but I think what I might do is I might put a little bit of a whitewash on the top. Not that it will conceal the wood, but it will just, give it a cleaner look. And random chairs, random lightweight chairs. So finally put the big table out and the chairs out. Now, you might remember, if you've been following this crazy little channel for all the years that I've been doing it, that big table spent, I think, over a year over in the polytunnel. So now I'm going to use it in the barn for a little while and, find other uses for it. This is what I do quite a lot. I jiggle and juggle the furniture. But one of the nice things now about having this little table in here is that you can see more of the floor. And it's just more spacious. I can work my way around it, you see, which is quite good. And I can get to the window, to open the window, especially during the summer. Now, I've also treated myself to some flowers. Now, I was quite canny about them. So what I did, I went into the florist and I chose a couple of big stems of 3 different types of flowers, as you can see in the vase. And I've got 5 vases of flowers out of it. So, quite canny. And I'll just show you what they are. So that's 1. That's 2. Take you around. Oh, got one in the bathroom here. That's 3. Isn't that lovely? Yes, and for those of you who are new to the channel, I have a compost toilet. And I don't have a bath, I have a little shower. Now, it's ever such a tiny little room, but it does work. Works perfectly well for me. There's a little mosaic mirror. Creaky doors. I'll show you the other little floral arrangements. So, there's one on there. That's lovely, isn't it, that one? Yeah. And then, finally, one out here in the porch. And I've moved this table out to the porch. There we go, look at that. Isn't that lovely? So, I'm very pleased so far with my jiggling and juggling around with furniture. And the big chairs, the big heavy chairs are right here. So, there's one at the end there. Do you know, one of the really nice things about not having anything fitted as such, like fitted kitchen and very perfect furniture and perfect things, is that you can juggle them around and you can move them and you can try out different places for them because none of it is too precious. It's all functional. Just functional furniture. I'm going to have some incredible roses on here. Okay, so I'm down here just by the pond, and this is the little bit that I dug out by hand years ago. I call it the birthing pool, and if you look really closely, you'll be able to see tadpoles which are transforming very, very quickly into little froglets, or whatever the little baby frogs are called. Froglets? And if we look all the way along the stream, we'd be able to see them in there too. So I've got another two wood drying, what should we call them? Wood drying piles, wood drying fences, wood drying, I don't know, screens. So I've got another two done. This one is just on the edge of the, what was the pond, and it's now mostly filled in, but it's sort of like a wetland. And the other one, it's just over here. It's got very dry. Need to have some rain soon. So there's the first one that I made there. And there's the second one. Now you could also use the same template, you know, for putting, for drying raspberry canes and brambles even. Yeah, and they would be, well, they are really good at windbreaks. So, good for any kind of woodland garden. And the bluebells are out. So I've been doing a little bit of a tidy up and a clear up, as is my wont. Now I've got to go down to Sligo today and get the other two handles for these cupboards. But look, I've done the shelving up there. And they're hard to open without that. Right, so this is where I'm keeping my duvet here for the bed and bed linen and other such stuff. See, these are the nice handles that I got, but they had run out of them. So there's another duvet up there and quilts. It's all getting done. I do things piecemeal, you know. I'll do a little bit here, a little bit there, and slowly, 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 it all gets done. And don't spend too much time on the same job because you can get quite bored. And now I do have to sand off this lettering on the back of the door. Anyway, that's another little job. Oh, put that little box of tacks down there. Got to put those out in the barn now with my tools. And I was looking for vases yesterday, and look, this is where they were. Oh, I'll have to try to remember where I put things, or put things in one place. Okay, I'm going to show you something that I bought, which has been handmade. It's upcycled, and it was made from an old bedstead. Wait till you see this. You know, I love this time of the year because the sun shines straight into the porch, and it's just so lovely and bright and airy and, dare I say, warm in here as well. Okay, let's take you out here. Oh, birdies flying off in all directions because I put some seed down this morning for them. Look at this beautiful bench. Guess what it's made from? Go on, have a guess. What do you think? There's a little bit of a clue there on the back of it, and a little bit of a clue on the actual seat. It's a local charity. The women who were working in this local charity actually made this, and it's a charity that goes to help young people, or just people who are addicts, you know. I think mostly drug addicts. So I paid €80 for it, which I thought was fantastic, because you'd pay that just for a small, quite poorly made little, you know, factory type bench. But what I like about it is the fact that by purchasing it, I'm also helping. I'm also kind of giving, you know, and it's all about upcycling and recycling. So I think that's a beauty. And it was painted this colour as well. So when I seen it, I thought, that's got Bealtaine Cottage stamped all over it. Oh, gosh. So blessings to you all, and have a lovely day. I'm putting this video up now this morning because I've just looked on YouTube, and a lot of people viewed yesterday's video, and it's like, when I see that it's had a lot of views, I think, okay, I'm probably ready for another little update. So blessings to you all. Have a lovely day. As you can see, the weather here is just gorgeous.